Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of this AIRBANK Air Inflator D2. The thing is listed currently on Amazon for around $20, has a lot of good reviews. Here you see the specifications and the nozzles, what we get and where you can use it. So this is not like a high pressure inflator, this is just like for these rubber items, inflatable beds and swimming things, and of course also these vacuum storage bags. So let's open it and see what we get. I mean, we get a lot of such devices, or we see a lot of such devices on Amazon, especially in the last time. There are many of them available, and here is what we get. It's nothing really super fancy or so, but I think it can be a solid design. Especially it looks pretty sturdy, and because of the good reviews I thought I'll give it a try. So here we have the user manual, maybe it helps you a little bit. Packaging list, details about the buttons, indicator lights, charging, about usage. I hope you can see that. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's really focusing. Attention specifications. Then we already have other languages if you need that, but I'm not going to show you this. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I think it's a normal device. We have the thing to charge to use, then we have the LED. So I'll give it a full charge and then I'm going to show you how we can use it like with some inflatable toys. So I've plugged it in. We can see it starts to charge. The charge power, or the amount which we are getting into this device, is around 1.2, 1.3 amps, and the capacity is 2.6. so usually when we do the math it will take about 2 hours for a full charge, but they are saying 3 hours. So if you have some loss, of course, then yeah, of course it could be pretty close to 3 hours. So regarding the nozzles, yeah, we have two rather small things. One really small here, then a little bit, yeah, medium or close to medium I would say, and then the very large one will be also interesting to see how easy they fit. So I'm already here, even though it's not fully charged. I mean, this thing lasts for about 40 times inflating such swimming rings, so I'm not worried about the 50% only here. So how this works, the nozzles we have to attach, you can see like this. We push it here and then we secure it. That's also a good thing. Most of these inflators don't have this option to secure. By the way, this is to inflate, this is to deflate. So we have just one button, and how this works, we have to long press, then it goes into first gear, we press again, goes into second gear, and we press again, it goes into sleep or standby again. So I'm not talking here, it's a little bit too loud. You can see that this first gear, second gear, and then off. Yeah, I hope you have been able to understand that. What I really love here, the first gear. A lot of these devices have only one gear, which is super strong and super loud that you almost need earplugs. So I'm going to use that in the first gear. So of course it's always recommended to test first if this really works. So in this case the inner circle works perfectly. Of course it's not a soft rubber thing here, this is hard plastic, this is also hard plastic, but I think the loss is definitely neglectable. So I'm turning this on and then put it inside. You can see it's nicely inflating. This is something which I really like. Of course I have to be here, it's not like stuck inside so I can leave it, I really have to hold it. But at least it's really not super noisy. Yeah, I think what's also important here, yeah, here I think that's the air intake. If you put it on the ground, yeah, maybe there's not enough air then coming in. Maybe there's also some air soaked in from the top. Yeah, it's coming from the top, that's the good thing. So you can put it on the ground. Maybe there's some ventilation if you would use it for hours or so. Then it could overheat maybe on the ground, but I think it's perfectly safe here. And I go into second gear. So now you can see it's fully inflated, but of course when I take it out, depending on the valve which you have, there will be some air loss, but it has nothing to do with the inflator. The inflator in itself has been working really good. You can see it's strong enough for this thing here, or like for an airbed or so, definitely no problem. Then to release the air again, so we have to remove the whole valve here, you can see. So we take it out and that goes really fast. We can let it go down. If we want to speed the whole process up, we can also use this one here. The only difference for the deflating is there is nothing to secure it, but it's actually not needed because it's actually sucking in. There's nothing we can lose, and we turn it on again, put it here. Yeah, I hope you have been able to see that here. It's really super tight. It has been sucking all the air out of this swim ring, so everything is working really good. I would say I can give you full recommendation. I don't see any problem with that. Really solid device. We can use it for both options. It has 2 gears and definitely enough power to inflate or deflate whatever you need. It's really good for travel, for everything, and definitely much better than like a wired deflator and inflator. I've been using till now wired one, and in a lot of cases I've been struggling because I wanted to inflate the airbed in a location where there was no power. So this is much easier. This is something which I can really recommend, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.